Alright, hello everyone. Welcome to a weird video. I don't think I've ever made a video like this before, but welcome to the video nonetheless. This isn't going to be your typical video that I've made before, like face cam or anything. This is more of like a commentary type of video, like voiceover video over gameplay. More or less just an excuse to get rid of like footage that I have saved on my PlayStation that I don't really feel like editing into real videos, and just to put it out there, get it off my chest. I was gonna use old videos, but I feel like that'd be more better for a different type of video. But I mean, I don't know what it would be, but not for this kind of video. Background video is probably gonna be old Modern Warfare Z zombie gameplay that I saved. By the way, this video is gonna be very raw. I'm gonna try not to stutter as much, just because like I want it to feel like it's actually me talking. So I'm gonna be barely editing. It's gonna be kind of boring. It's just gonna be me rambling on about stuff, just venting about things that I've been trying to get off my chest, I guess. But yeah, I'm not trying to like get views out of this. I just want to put this out there for like the record, basically. By the time you're seeing this, I have already made like 5 videos that I have ready to go out the gate. 2 of them are Call of Duty videos and 3 of them are food review videos. While editing those, I realized that like I have a lot of videos that I've never made. Obviously, I've made that statement before, but like obviously, like I said right now, like I have footage of things that I've had saved and I never really fulfilled on making them into full-length videos, I guess. And it just made me want to make a video like this talking about things about regarding stuff like that, I guess. And also, like I said, an excuse to put out some of those videos that I don't want to make into videos anymore. But anyways, by the time you're seeing this also, I also would have already uploaded a video with me getting Nebula and Dark Matter done. As you guys know, those were my goals for Black Ops 6. Just getting those 2 camos out of the way. Still thinking about Abyss, so not really leaning towards one or the other, kind of just slowly working towards it. My goals right now, I just want to like go back to Modern Warfare 3 and get like all the Modern Warfare 3 camos, Bioluminescent, Borealis, and Interstellar. Interstellar probably being like the more difficult one, but definitely not impossible, since I honestly think that like Dark Matter is probably a lot harder. But I mean, we can discuss we can have a discussion about that later, I guess. And then I also want to go back to Modern Warfare 2 just to like max out my character there. And it seems weird. I know it seems weird for some people to think, why would you go back and play an older Call of Duty? Well, normally I wouldn't, unless I just feel nostalgic and just want to go back and play an old COD. Like sometimes I do go back and play COD 4, sometimes I go back and play Black Ops 4. Or Black Ops 3, and just to feel nostalgic. But in this case, it's a more of a personal matter, just because I do subliminally intend to hit level 1000 on Black Ops 6, but also because I maxed out. I reached max level on Modern Warfare 3, and I realized that it didn't feel fair that I maxed out on Modern Warfare 3, and I'm planning to max out on Black Ops 6 without maxing out on Modern Warfare 2. I know it's not that big of a deal, but in terms of me, I have like really, really bad OCD, especially with skateboarding. But in this case, it's like not too bad, because it's just level. It's not really like an achievement, really. It's just like you basically are showing that you put time and effort into the game, but more or less time, not really effort, because you could be really bad and still reach that level. But yeah, I really want to do that. I really want to try to get those out of the way, especially before Black Ops 7 comes out. And with that being said, though, too, I don't know if I will take Black Ops 7 seriously, mainly because... Hold on, I have to burp. Sorry. Mainly because Black Ops 7 is said to be more futuristic. It's supposed to be a sequel to Black Ops 2, and they're gonna have wall running, which, if you don't know, it's basically your character runs on the wall. I'm pretty sure you guys know what that is. And if you don't, it's basically what they had in Black Ops 3. and I think Infinite Warfare 2, I'm not sure. But I don't know, depending on how ridiculous it'll be, I may or may not play it as much. I'll definitely try, because I know that's one of the things I cling to when it comes to making videos, and maybe just try to get the final camo. I probably will end up getting it depending on how it looks and how I feel about it, but only time will tell when that game comes out. And then possible future goals, I am 50-50. I know I've said this before. I'm 50-50 on Abyss, just because, like I said before, it's the first Warzone camo. So that's the only reason I really want to get it, because it is the first one. And because Call of Duty, they have Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 6, and I'm pretty sure Black Ops 7 is going to be the same, all under one application. It makes sense to just have all four, right? Or not all four, but I guess all the camos, because I did get Orion back then. Like I said, I didn't get Interstellar, which is another reason why which is another reason why I want to get it, because it makes sense to have all three, all along with the the zombies ones that they have in Modern Warfare Zombies. It makes sense to just get them all. Might as well, just to be a completionist. I know, like, people are way better at being a completionist in Call of Duty, just like getting calling cards, 100%ing the game and stuff like that. But I'm not really like too concerned about that. To me, it's mostly like camos and just hitting max level and maybe unlocking everything in terms of like gear, weapons, and stuff like that. So it's not like too bad. I know for some people, like, really push themselves to get calling cards, and also like the events too. I like completing the events because I think it's fun to add cosmetics to your account, just to, like, I guess, quote unquote, add more value to it. But yeah, in terms of Call of Duty, I don't really have too many important goals. I obviously will push gameplay more than I will accomplishments, because the gameplay is always the thing you're going to see besides my face. And that's another thing too. I don't always want to make face cam videos. I have videos saved, which you guys have seen in the past, where I have like old matches saved and I uploaded them as videos, but I'm kind of falling out of love with making those type of videos. I'm kind of just slowly just fast editing them and just showing the kills I get in that match and the victory if we get it, or if I get a cool clip in that match, I just only show that clip. I'm not showing the entire match, because I just feel like those take too long. They are fun to make, but I feel like I take too long and I stress myself out making those, and I don't really want to do that. I have more fun making my face cam videos more than anything, as well as the food review videos. I really am enjoying those, especially because those are quick. I don't try to take too much of people's time. I try to be honest in case you guys want to try something that I've tried and you guys are like looking to try and you just want opinion. I will always be honest about it. I will never I'm not sponsored by any of the things I try. Obviously, you guys know that I'm a small YouTube channel. So I always try to make a bunch of those, and I always try to try new things just for I always try to try them as soon as possible too. Like, if something new comes out, I always try to try it as soon as possible. That way I'm one of the first people to get a video out there. And like I said, they're quick, so it doesn't take that long. Besides face cam videos and food reviews, I really want to try to push other content. If you guys don't know, or if you do remember, if you're long-term subscribers from back then, I used to make Lego content. I used to make Lego collection videos, Lego hauls, and then I ended up making GTA videos, and then I ended up doing facecam / Call of Duty videos. I really want to start doing more Lego videos again, just because those are the things that started this YouTube channel. Although it didn't help skyrocket the viewership or the subscriber rate, it did make me, it does feel good to still stick to the bare bones of your channel. And I feel like maybe if I implement it with my facecam videos, I always try to talk about certain themes and stuff in my facecam videos, so I feel like that's a theme I could bring. I obviously won't make my YouTube videos strictly based off of my Lego collection, but just every now and then just make a video like that. I know I haven't done a Lego collection update in so long. It's gotten so much bigger since the last one I've made, and I really want to see the difference. Obviously, it's not going to be similar, but it's going to be even bigger than it was before because it's been so long. But I also need to catch up on the collection as well. They have dropped many new and repetitive sets, if you guys know what I'm talking about. If you guys remember, I used to collect Lego superheroes. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, you know that they repeat one specific set and everyone's hating on it, and I'm one of them. But like with collections, but as far as collections go, I really want to push other collections as well. Like I don't just collect Legos. I don't just collect Lego minifigures or Lego sets. I also collect skateboard decks. I also collect sneakers. I collect clothes and stuff like that. Or not clothes, more or less t-shirts. I collect like cool t-shirts that I like. And like other miscellaneous things like pop Funkos and like action figures, just cool dorky stuff that you don't really see people talk about, I guess, when they're you don't really see people talk about when they're video gamers, I guess. You usually see that stuff in the background. You don't really see them talk about that stuff like that. And on top of that, I also have like a bunch of Hot Wheels. I know a lot of people like Hot Wheels as well, even though I only collect like one specific car, like Batmobiles and stuff like that. I really want to try to show that off because a lot of that stuff makes me, and I really want this channel to be revolved around my personality, I guess. Although a lot of people do find the things I like fascinating, they probably won't see it the way I want to put it out. I don't really know how to explain it, but I don't know how else to show it besides like the platform and the formula that I've invented for myself now. And I basically have set the standard for myself in terms of like making face cam videos. So like I really want to push that stuff into those and just make videos like that every once in a while still maintaining the main audience, if that makes sense. But I also do want to make skate videos as well. Like I want to make skate vlogs and stuff like that. But right now, if you guys remember when I made a comeback video, I had mentioned that I moved. So I can't really like skate with my friends as much as I used to. Although I could make like solo videos and stuff like that. But where I live right now, I'm not too comfortable to go out and skate in the public, or at least street skate, because, you know, it's like you don't know spots, you don't know people, you don't know how bad the areas can be, you don't know how bad the security situation could be. Like it's just 50-50, and I don't really want to risk that, especially right now in my position. I'm really not in the best position, but I am solid. I'm pushing through slowly. I'm not sticking in one place like every like, you know, like I'm not staying in one place basically. I do feel like my life is going forward in terms of how I feel right now. And I do also want to make skate films as well. Like I know I mentioned that I was making a skate film with a group of friends, and I really want to continue that. But like I said, the moving situation has been so bad that I have yet to like schedule a date with my pals and just be out and skate with them. And it's really hard on me because I do want to skate with them and I do want to complete this video because we put a lot of time and effort into it. So I really want to finish that as well. And on top of that, if you guys remember, I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but if you guys know, I made that Halloween short film with my friends. But I had other film projects planned as well for this channel, and they weren't supposed to be like something to overtake the channel. Like I said, I don't really want my channel to be known for like one thing other than myself and the cool things I like to make. But a lot of those projects ended up being scrapped because just things got in the way. But I didn't really scrap the ideas of them. Like I still want to push through with them. Like if my friends are watching this, you guys know that we put a lot of time and effort into like our scriptures, into our production in terms of like costumes and like set designs and stuff like that. So I really, really don't want to like forget about those either. I still want to make them. Obviously, only time will tell when we can get together and do all that because, like I said, we're not close together anymore. Living wise, not like friendship wise. Obviously, friendship wise, we are like close together, but in terms of living wise, we're like further apart. On one side, it is a good thing because although I am further away, I have more space for myself to make solo content. But on the other side, I don't have them here with me, if that makes sense. Like, I do live with relatives, but in the space I live in, I am very private. Like, I don't have to worry about someone walking in on me while recording a video and having either to scrap the video and re-record it. And you get the idea. You get, like, you know how YouTubers be, and like being as loud as they can be to make the audio sound good or sound funny. Like, I have that privilege. I have that ability to do that. But in doing that and having that ability, I ended up losing one of the things that made making videos kind of fun for me. That's not to say I can't like make videos with them in terms of video games, but in terms of live action stuff, I can't do that anymore. And yeah, I don't really have anything other else. I don't really have anything else to say in terms of like channel goes. I do want to try to grow a community, especially with Twitch again. I actually do want to start streaming again. But again, I don't know. I've mentioned this before. I mentioned it in one of the videos I edited just a couple of days ago. Actually, yesterday, I finished editing it. I made a comment that, like, with Discord being integrated, the crossplay abilities are endless, but recording-wise, it doesn't sound too good. Like, you'll be able to hear me, but you won't be able to hear my friends. You'll hear them, but not like as much as myself. And I have no idea how to fix that. I don't know how to make their audio louder. I have looked everywhere for like things like that, and it's really, 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 really bad, because in terms of like live streaming, one of the things that I liked live streaming about was, well, one, interacting with my viewers, playing with them, talking to them, and then also like having friends to make fun memories with on stream and everything. And like, although they're alive, they will live in our hearts forever, as well as they're probably rewatchable, because usually I will clip them. In terms of communities as well, besides making my own, I know I barely started making like zombies-ish content. And unfortunately, I know probably for some people they're not going to like this, but unfortunately the reason I got into zombies was actually Modern Warfare zombies. And it's crazy to think that the Warzone version of zombies is the thing that got me into it. Now, I'm not going to say that traditional zombies is bad, but it's crazy to me that it took an open world zombies Call of Duty game for me to get into zombies, and for me to understand how the perk system works in that game, how Pack-a-Punch works in that game, and wanting to know more how the Pack-a-Punch was invented in the zombies universe, and all these zombies characters that people like make comments about and make memes about all these years. Now I understand the jokes about them, and it's crazy to think that like the reason I got into it was because of the probably, I don't know, Modern Warfare Zombies is probably like one, if not the most hated version of zombies, but it was personally my favorite because it's the one that got me into it. And to be honest, round-based zombies is in almost every Call of Duty, so it's not like I'm hating on it either. I know everyone has their version of like round-based zombies, but to me it just all kind of feels the same. I know if I were to go back, it's probably not going to feel the same, but it just, in round-based, it's round-based, you know. You can't really mess up traditional like round-based zombies in terms of like, I don't know, maybe changing something. Even though they added like the armor system and the rarity system, it's like almost basically similar. Actually, I take that back. I remembered that if you were to land damage on a zombie, you get points for it. Now you have to get the full-on elimination to get points for it. Actually, I take it back. I'm sorry. I don't know where I was going with that, but anyways, as I was saying, is that like I'm happy that I entered the zombies community. I hate to say that the reason I got into it was because of a bad version of it, I guess you could say. Which is a version I'm going back to because I do want Borealis and Bioluminescence, so be on the lookout for that. And yeah, to wrap things up, I really do want to make a room tour because ever since I moved out here, I've been wanting to show off my room, but right now, and almost 90% of the time, it's usually a mess, and when I try to organize it or clean it up, there's just like no time. I get tired. I have no like energy to do it. Although I possibly could clean it up right now and just try to keep it clean for the whole week until I get a day off, and then the first day off I just record a tour and then blah 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 blah. But I also haven't set up anything like shelf wise to like be able to display my stuff, so I really want to wait till I do that. But I also do want to get a better setup. Right now I have my I just have a single, I guess, how do you say, like a desk, just like a standard desk that actually has a hole in it because, like I said, dark matter was stressful. And it just houses my PlayStation and then sometimes like the occasional food or snacks that I have to my right, and just being able to snack on something while I'm playing. But I really want to make a better setup with like shelves and an L shape so I can have two monitors, one for my gameplay and then the other for like a PC or something like that. That's not to say that like I am going to move on to PC. I just really want to get a PC just to like be able to game, or not be able to game, sorry, to be able to record gameplay properly and to be able to go live properly with a proper face cam if I were to get one. And just be able to have like pop-ups and stuff like that when people follow or comment or donate and stuff like that. Because I know back then I used to just live stream on the PlayStation, and I probably will start live streaming on the PlayStation again. But you couldn't see all that. You couldn't see when people donated. You couldn't see when people made like comments and stuff like that without interfering with my gameplay, obviously. I know I've made like, I think 1 or 2 tours in the past. I don't even think I have. I probably did, and I probably deleted it. But I really want to make one when I get the chance, just to like show the progression of my room over the years and for the years to come. And yeah, that's basically it. I didn't really want to make this video too long. I've actually tried making this video many times before, but I felt like I left something out. But I think I got everything out of the way for this one, or at least on this attempt. I know I'm not a big YouTube channel. I know it's not like anyone or everyone will see this video. I'll probably just like have like background noise or something like that, or I don't know. You choose to do with this video what you will, but I just really wanted to put a video like this out there for myself, just to get it off my chest. If you guys don't know, I used to have a YouTube channel before this one that revolved around Lego collections, but then ended up turning into GTA videos again. And that one ended up being very, very, I guess, toxic and very like, I guess, teenager-ish of me, I guess. I don't know. Around the time, the GTA community was very, like, toxic. So, like, if you did a video or a GTA video that revolved around, like, eliminating someone in the game, they'll take it seriously. So I ended up having to delete that channel. And if you're wondering why I didn't record a face cam video or like a video of myself talking, is just because like I know I'm not going to really edit this video. I'm just going to try to put it out there as fast as possible without having to worry about my facial expressions. Oh, I don't even say that right. Facial expressions. But yeah, I didn't really want my channel to be known for that, and I don't want this one to be known for that. I know I've made some YouTube videos in the past with me saying some weird stuff. I'm going to try to just hide those subliminally somehow. Maybe just like as I upload more, I'll probably just push those into the private listings of my channel. I really want to be a better role model, not just for like my community, but also for like my nieces and nephews who grow up watching all kinds of things on YouTube. And if they end up finding mine, I want them to know that like I was a better role model, obviously. But yeah, I don't really have anything else to say other than if you've watched this throughout the whole way, if that makes sense. If you watched the whole thing, I appreciate it. If not, that's okay. Again, this was just to get some things off my chest. And yeah, God bless you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next one.